Not fired there yet. Could you get my bit for me?
Be careful you don't set off the alarm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the life and time of the Azteca civilization. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, now. We are in present day influenced by many of the things the Aztecas gave us. Not only by language, by food, just about everything within our own life. As you can see, many of us are very proud of our heritage, and we take dance classes, we take history classes, we do everything to find out about what was what. Now, this Aztec warrior is actually wearing a loincloth. I was trying to get him to wear that. He said it was too cold. But so, ladies, I'm very sorry. I'd like to give you a little history about the Aztecas and how they came to be in Tenochtitlan. It has been said that the Aztecas came from Asia, crossing over the Bering Strait between Russia and Alaska. It freezes over. They actually walked over, came and settled into the upper portion of North America. They stayed there for several years. They are a polytheistic type of people, meaning that they have many gods. The one god that they did carry along with them from Asia all the way across the Bering Strait to Aztlan itself was Huitzilopochtli. Now, he apparently told some of the gods that there were certain things that they had to do. They settled within that area that they call Aztlan for, I believe it was close to 600 to 700 years. One day, Huitzilopochtli said, guys, I have an idea. You're going to travel to Mexico, you're going to go to the lake, which was Lake Texcoco, and you're going to find an eagle perched on a cactus. This cactus is going to be surrounded by a lake. And that is Lake Texcoco right there. And sure enough, they found the cactus and they thought, how are we going to build a city here? He told them that they were to build a mythical area such as this, pyramids to the gods of the sun, the moon, to just about every god that they had. Let's see. They said that the Aztecs settled in a place where they saw an eagle perched on a cactus with a snake in its mouth. The Aztecs called the place Tenochtitlan, which means place of the cactus. At first they were really unimportant people. They were just average people, and by the 15th century, the Aztecs gradually built up a large empire. This empire that they had was something that the Spaniards, when the conquistadores came, they could not believe, because Spain was very crowded, very dirty, and they come here and they find, plants growing on the, what do you call those things, near the causeways. In order to get from one part of the island to the mainland, they had to let out like a little bridge, and only they could control any of this. They had floating gardens. They actually were one of the first ones to actually start growing the plants within the water itself. Let's see. All of the Aztec boys were expected to serve in the army when they were old enough. However, the aim of war was not to kill the enemy, but to take them as captives. These captives were the ones that were going to be sacrificed in due time. The society, Aztec society, was divided into classes. At the very top was the emperor, of course, and then the priests and the various nobles and that they had. Below them were merchants, craftsmen, peasants, and then, of course, they had the slaves. You can see on the Aztec, the map, Tenochtitlan is right smack in the middle. The empire itself was very large. The first time I looked into this, I was really surprised. I thought it was just Mexico City and that was it, because that's what all I was told. On the upper right-hand corner, you see the image that Huitzilopochtli told them they were going to have the cactus. On the little piece of land that you see there, you have the snake, you have the eagle with the snake in its mouth. And this is the mythical land that he wanted the Aztecas to build. these are two of the most famous pyramids that they have. They're the Pyramid of the Sun, and which is this one over here, and then they have the Pyramid of the Moon. The sun and the moon were very, very important to these people. Not only did they look to astrology, astronomy, they were very well versed in all types of mathematical sciences, biological things. They were super, super advanced people. We have family left.
In the Aztec household, education, at least in the early years, was the responsibility of the parents. The father would teach the sons and the mother would teach the daughters. The man formed or did craft work such as pottery, weaving, metalworking, and wood carving. The woman cooked, cleaned, and made clothes and crafts, taught their daughters the skills as well. Until the age of 10, boys stayed home learning the skills from their fathers, and then they would go to school for general education and military training. Girls were expected to learn housekeeping and